Hello guys, this is Tandovi. If you are new to this channel, welcome. In this channel, we love us all. Please like, share, and subscribe if you care. So let's talk about the real black pearl, Miss Pearl Tusi Honey. So is Pearl Tusi problematic or misunderstood? So here are the five controversies where Pearl Tusi was problematic. Number one, it was her fight with Ula Sizwe. It started with Pearl when Ula Sizwe posted about Maporisa and Muncha's song Naile Walk and said it sounded so good after Beyonce shared it on Instagram. And that didn't sit well with Pearl Tusi and asked Ula Sizwe when did it sound so good and said that South African talent doesn't need American validation to be considered good. So Ula Sizwe responded to Upro Tulsi and said Beyonce reminded him just like American Quantico reminded him of Upro Tulsi, insinuating that Upro sold her soul for a plate of American validation. So Upro Tulsi responded about Ula Sizwe proving her point right that her working on an American validation, that's when he took her seriously. Proved that American validation is all that matters. After that, Ula Souza pointed out that they both work for MTV, and Pearl responded that their paychecks don't look the same. And Souza ended the conversation by attacking Pearl on her age and said she was a 30-year-old auntie fighting with a 20-year-old. When it comes to this fight between her and La Souza, Pearl told no lies. Utusom Bedu is such a talented actress, but she was overlooked by South Africa. But when she started working on an American production, that's when they started praising Utusompetu and take her talent seriously. Tyler also never won awards for South Africa, but when she won awards America, that's when South Africa started giving Tyler an awards. Now South Africa, we have this tendency of overlooking our artists, but when they started working but when they start working on American production, that's when we took her seriously and praised them. And that's not okay. Number two is Pearl Tusi's fight with YouTuber Owami Mhlongwane. So Owami posted a video of Pearl Tusi and DJ Zinhle and Lerato Khanyako and said that both Pearl and Zinhle always leave Lerato Khanyako out, and Lerato is the one who is desperate to be friends with them, which Lerato took offense to it, and Pearl Tusi and DJ Zinhle responded. DJ Zinhle's response was very funny, light, and had humor to it, but Pearl was so savage about her response and said she blames the government for the lack of unemployment and mock people who were unemployed. So people took offense to it and dragged Pearl Tusi for filth, and she immediately deleted her Instagram stories and never apologized for the comment that she made. Number three, it was when Ukanyim Bao posted about her father's death, and Pearl responded in the comment section and says hectic, which people took offense to it and said Pearl was being insensitive. And Ukanya had to close the comment section because people were dragging Pearl Tusi. Number four, it was when Pearl Tusi captioned on her Instagram post and said brown skin girl. People dragged her for Phil and reminded her that she was not a brown skin girl, she was a light skinned woman. Instead of apologizing and saying, you know what, guys, I was pulling your leg, she took offense to it and told people that she was a black woman. Number five, the colorism issue. It started when Bonimboli wrote on Twitter and said opportunities for black actresses differ depending on whether you are darker or light skinned. So Pearl again took offense to it and said, so when light-skinned women actors complain about one or two roles they didn't get because they weren't dark enough. I'm like, but the parts you're crying about was being the slave who get raped and beat up in the thing. People who look like you have never had to be in that position to begin with. You have absolutely no clue which other parts I didn't get, but because it makes you feel better to believe that my acting career is working out only because I'm a light-skinned woman and for someone who survived depression and wrote a book about it, you sure love spreading negativity. Pearl. Bonnie said no lies when it comes to this. When you lighter, you get more opportunities. Colorism is a big thing, and colorism is not only in our industry. And her friend Upriyanka Chopra's career was held back because she was a brown-skinned woman in India and had to lighten her skin to take her career further. Instead of Oprah accepting her privilege, she started being a spoiled brat about it and said that she feel more accepted in America than in South Africa. Because Pearl, in America, women who look like you are considered black and not darker skinned women. You are considered a real black woman, not the real darker skinned woman. You guys are the ones who are taking darker skinned women's opportunities and are given to you. Biracial women in America are considered black, and darker skinned women's roles are given to biracial women. So that's why she said she feel accepted in America because of that. And accepting your privilege doesn't take any away from the work that you did, and it doesn't mean you're not a hard worker, you don't work hard. So I don't like when women like Upel Tusi doesn't want to admit their privilege, because admitting your privilege, Pearl, is not gonna take anything away from you. So yeah, that's my opinion on this matter. Please like, share, and subscribe if you care. And please comment, guys, because I do want to hear what you have to say. Until next time, see you guys. Mwah.